You're trying to do the right things, you don't do the wrong things, and you're trying to serve God, but it's not about trust. The shack then represents the place that I began to store all my secrets and hide all my addictions and never invite anybody in there because I hated it. In my first early part of my life, my father was a very angry young man. He was a very, very harsh disciplinarian. But as a child, I just thought something was wrong with me. That's why he was so angry and unpredictable. I know that he did not come with a capacity to be a father. His father had already broken that in him before I showed up, and then his father before him, because I know our family history now. When you do not live up to the expectations of your own father, it's a simple step to believe that God has expectations and you are not living up to those either. So you're trying to do the right things, you don't do the wrong things, and you're trying to serve God, but it's not about trust. So what I did metaphorically is that I took some of the wood from my shack and I dragged it out 100 yards and I create a facade. It's like in the movies, it looks like a building, but there's really no building. I create this facade that I can paint as fast as I can pick up people's expectations. I don't have any expectation about him suddenly becoming a father. And as I released him from those expectations, a couple things happened. One is I no longer had to look for a father figure to compensate, because that got me into some trouble. That is, I trusted in situations where I should not have. But it also frees me to relate to him as a human being, not as the father who hurt me. He is someone who is made in the image of God. And I can relate to him authentically that way. That has impacted our relationship significantly. God does not love the facade. God loves the shack. God loves the shack with all of its brokenness.